the best way to get viral type beats. I'm ranking from doing that, so it's an awesome strategy to do. But here's like my top 4 performing A$AP Rocky beats. Today I want to talk about what I think is the best way to get viral type beats with a live example of me actually cooking up and showing the process rather than just talking about it. So stay tuned for that. Day 4 of the vlog series. A lot of you guys are enjoying this, so I didn't expect to go daily, but I've been recording these pretty consistently. The original plan was just 1 or 2 a week, but you know, if I got a lot to talk about, I'll record. So I woke up, I worked on some beats. I didn't think I was gonna record, but yeah, I mean, we might as well just record the last couple that I need to get done, and then I'll be done for the week worth of beats, and then I'm already done for the week worth of videos. This is just bonus content at this point, so we're very ahead of schedule this week. It's only Tuesday, and I'm already like done with content-wise, like YouTube stuff, so that's gonna bring a lot of extra time to work on the other projects that I wanted to get done this year. So for anybody watching this, you know, last time I talked about the routine, and I think that is important. Build a routine that gets what you need to get done, and then prioritize your goals as well. So that's what I've done here. We're front loading the week with all like the content stuff, getting that all scheduled in. Then I'm gonna spend the rest of the week trying to learn all the stuff, improve the stuff, do all the projects I wanted to do this year. So my hands are freezing, so I want to put my phone away. So we're gonna head inside and then we're gonna cook up. All right, got dog 1 right there. Dog 2 somewhere, don't really know. Before I even like cook up the type beat and show you this method, the first thing I always do is just check how yesterday's beat is doing. So we're just gonna open up that right here. And yeah, dude, 2 out of 10 and 1 out of 10 was the last beat that was like the same type. I wasn't even gonna originally say this. This is a bonus tip right here, but if you make type beats of specific songs, they often do well too. Now it works especially if it's like a new song or a song that's currently trending, but I've done like old songs like this Tyler the Creator type beat right here. 25K views, that's pretty good. It sold a bunch of leases, and that was like a 3, 4, I don't even know how old that album is, maybe even older than that. Yeah, it's like a 5, almost 6-year-old album at this point. So it was based off this song, Are We Still Friends? Obviously named it the same thing, Still Friends. And yeah, it ranked for when people search like, Are We Still Friends type beat, Tyler the Creator type beat, stuff like that. So that's a good way to do it. And I lucked out recently. So Kendrick obviously dropped. I'm not really into the Kendrick niche. You know, I've done like some Baby Keem type beats, so it's a little bit similar. Like you can see right here, this one, 34K views. It's pretty good. And I did like a couple Baby Keem X Kendrick beats when he dropped GNX. And they did okay. They didn't do too crazy though. You know, just whatever. They sold a couple, so that's another example, you know, following new songs that drop. But obviously you want to make it similar to like your niche. You know, if a random artist outside of your niche drops, then you probably don't want to do that. It is how I made my first ever beat sale. All the way back when I first started, Trippie Redd dropped. I made a type beat of it and it sold. But you're not going to build like a consistent fan base if you're just making like a random artist every single time. So, you know, in your niche, if an artist drops, you know, obviously Tyler dropped Chromacopia, so I made a shit ton of beats then. Those did pretty well. A couple weeks ago, sold an exclusive on it, like $750. A$AP Rocky has Don't Be Dumb coming out. We don't know when because he keeps fucking delaying it. But obviously I make Rocky beats as well, so that will be another good boost to the channel. But what's really worked well here, and you can see my last 2 videos out of 10, the top 2 ones are the same niche. Tyler the Creator X Kendrick Lamar type beat, because Tyler dropped the remix on the Kendrick song, and yeah, that's all I had to do. I made a couple beats, so I'm probably going to even do a couple more of those throughout the week and just fucking ride that wave until it dies out, because I assume it will die out eventually. Yeah, I just made Tyler the Creator X Kendrick type beat, Hey Now, which was the name of the original song, and then Tyler's remix was called That Guy, which is what I named this one. That's at 2K views now, which is awesome. And that's ranking YouTube search. I assume 10% click-through rate's pretty good as well. Yeah, Tyler the Creator type beat, That Guy, Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar. That Guy, Tyler the Creator type beat, Tyler the Creator type beat, Kendrick Lamar type beat. So I'm ranking from doing that. So it's an awesome strategy to do. You know, if an artist drops a song that's in your niche, or even like a similar artist, like, you know, when GNX dropped, I wasn't making Kendrick beats, but I was making Baby Keem beats. So I was like, it's close enough to where I could stretch it a little bit. Obviously, do that at your own risk. If you stretch it too far, it's not going to make sense, and your video is probably going to flop. But this worked very well. So throughout the week, I'm probably going to try and make some more beats like that. Anyways, to the point of the video, the main point I wanted to make, one of the best things you can do is honestly just steal. Steal from the top producers, see what they're doing, because that's obviously what works. So when I'm not really feeling inspired, now obviously it's good to be creative, make up your own ideas, stuff like that. But when I'm not feeling inspired, I'll just search up my niche. So ASAP Rocky type beat. And we'll see like what some of the highest viewed ones are. So I just like to scroll a bit. This also helps to find new keywords as well. Because like, for example, honestly, ASAP Rocky type beat hasn't been that big recently. A lot of people have been pairing JID x ASAP Rocky type beat. So that's something I've experimented with. Some of them have done all right. People are doing the Hey Now type beats. So that's a big thing right now. Baby Keem x ASAP Rocky, 50K in 2 weeks. That's pretty good. And you know, there's some of these like high viewed ones that came out recently. I'll try and just listen to 100K in 2 months. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll just listen to the beats and see like, is there any certain elements? Like you can hear this beat's very simple with just like the chill chords. There's not too many melodies. The drums are pretty simple but bouncy. I've heard a lot of these beats use like that cowbell sound. I haven't really incorporated that in a lot of my beats, so that's something I might take. There's the Memphis samples that did like the reverb intro, which is what I've done in a lot of my beats as well. So it's just like listening to the top beats and like taking little elements out of them that you like for your own beats. The other thing you can do, you just search up ASAP Rocky X, and then you know a bunch of options will come out. 3 6 Mafia type beat, Baby Keem, Clams Casino, Cardi, Tyler the Creator. I think especially right now with my channel, I'm trying to like transition into new keywords, you know. ASAP Rocky is not as big as it used to be. Towards the start of the year, it was a way bigger niche. I mean, it definitely will make a comeback, but I do want to see like maybe there's some other artists I can pair him with. Right here, this is probably the most viewed ASAP Rocky beat in the last like few months. 500K in 2 months, ASAP Rocky x Baby Keem. And then like listen to how simple this beat is. I think a lot of my beats recently have been quite overcomplicated. So, you know, just going into this one with inspiration from those, we're gonna do like a very simple melody with the vocals on it, maybe even incorporate the cowbell sound, and then keep it like just super simple basic Memphis drums. And another thing you can do is take inspiration from yourself. If you have beats that have already blown up, kind of see like in those beats what's done well. So I'll pull up some of my best ASAP Rocky beats. So here's like my top 4 performing ASAP Rocky beats. They're all around like that 130 to 140, 150 range. I'm probably gonna do like, you know, probably like a mid-tempo 144, something like that, 145. In terms of the arrangement, my most viewed beat is actually the longest one. So that might be something to consider. You know, they got high watch time. A lot of people watched pretty far through. But then again, my second most viewed one is the shortest one, so it's hard to say. This one had like the 4 count intro. This one had like the reverb. This one had like the high end taken out. But all 3 of these, and I think this one too, all 4 of these started out with the vocals, and so that might be a key thing. Use the same lead sound in these two. There's like a pluck in there. So just taking inspiration from myself, we're just going to start by laying down just some simple stuff. So I've noticed like not only my most popular beats, but the top search beats for ASAP Rocky, they often have like a lot of pianos or like ambient keys, strings, stuff like that, as well as the vocals. So I'm just trying to incorporate all of that in here, but also still try and keep it simple. kind of forgot I was recording. I've just been kind of like vibing out, trying to put together a loop. I had this just envisionment for the snare in my head, so I just added that. I guess I shouldn't complicate it. I guess I should just keep it as that. So and that's kind of the beauty of making your own samples, is like I can use this for both my type beat, but then I can also send it out to my loop list, which I'm currently trying to build, because that's a priority of this year, is try and get good at loops. Is this the best loop in the world I made? You want me to be honest? No, it's decent, but I've definitely made better loops, so I don't know if I will send this out. I'm going to flip it and use it for myself, but add a little 808 slide, see how that sounds. Just like that, cook up done. Beats for the week are scheduled, unless I change it, because like I said earlier, that Kendrick Tyler beat did good, so I might try and do more of those. So maybe tomorrow or tonight, maybe I'll cook up a couple of those and schedule those in the week in replace of some of the ones I have coming out. But it feels good to be ahead of schedule. I've never been this ahead. It's Tuesday. Videos for the Done are above and beyond. You know, videos, I usually do one video like every week or every 10 days or so. This is like episode 4. It's all in the same week. Like, it's crazy. Episode 2 is dropping today in a couple hours, so we'll see how that's doing. Hopefully the beats for the week do good. You know, my channel's been slowing down a little bit, but that's just because, you know, A$AP Rocky as a whole, I've looked at all the other creators. They've all kind of slowed down a bit as well. My Tyler beats are still doing good though, so I'm just going to keep prioritizing those over anything. But I also want to try and like experiment with different genres, shit like that, just to see how it performs. So, you know, this Kendrick Tyler thing, that's something I found, but I think that's going to be short term. I don't think that's going to be something that stays for a long time, so we'll see. In a bit, I'll drop some more like type beat advice for you guys, because I know you guys love that. But right now, I'm just going to kind of get like settled in for the day. My big work block of the day is done, so I'm just going to check my messages, get settled in, shit like that. And I'm starting to like this routine of recording every day, because it could just be like, wake up, do my big-ass work block, get all that shit done, go to the gym, get that shit done, then just kind of spend like the rest of the night editing, because it doesn't take that long to edit, and it doesn't take like that much like brain power. Like it takes a lot out of you to fucking sit there and like record or sit there and make beats, but just editing, it's very easy for this style of content. My old style was so difficult. It took me so long to edit, and that's probably part of the reason why I didn't upload that much. When this shit, I just kind of have to throw a bunch of clips together. So yeah, episode 2 is live. I'm just taking a break now to eat, show you what I was cooking up before, then we're gonna head to the gym. Hey, people are liking it. Really enjoy this one. I don't know why it's blurry. Really enjoy this one. As always, lots of valuable info. Loving the series, bro. Great as usual. And this goes for not just beats. I think in general, I think being consistent or even going daily on social media is good, because the viewers know you're going to post at this time every day. Like I post beats at 3 p.m. every single day, and I have a consistent audience who knows the beats are coming out at that time every single day. So it seems to be a current trend going into 2025 of like these daily vlog style things, but I think it goes for beats as well. So yeah, you know, whether it's starting a series on like Instagram Reels or something, or just posting a type beat every day, or doing a vlog series like this, I think doing something consistently works. For example, Sam Sulek, he's probably the first one who's like been blowing up this style recently, where it's like just daily vlogs every single day. He doesn't miss a day ever. So I'm gonna show you some of these beats I just cooked up a while ago, because I just got like, I was gonna go to the gym earlier, but I just got this random boost of like motivation. I just fucking, I don't know, I just locked in, made 2 really good beats in like an hour. So they're not done, I have to mix them and stuff, but I'll show you what I got. So this is what I'm working on. Both of these are gonna be like Kendrick. I think this one's gonna be Kendrick Tyler, because Tyler rapped on like the Hey Now beat. I made another beat earlier, but it was like too West Coasty, so I think I'm just gonna make that a Kendrick beat and see how that performs as well. I'm kind of scared about that, because I don't do Kendrick beats, but if it does well, it does well, because I really enjoy making these. These have been some of my favorite beats to make recently, so. And over here, we got a little switch up. Had to go all West Coast on them for the beat switch. This one's another beat switch one. I love the box. And of course the switch up, hold on. Damn. Today's type beat, by the way, 4 to 10, it's too early on to tell, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I had like 3 or 4 days in a row where it was just 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And that was starting to stress me out. But as you guys know, you can't get emotional over the views in the type beat game. So, now we had a couple 1 out of 10s, and now we had this 4 out of 10, which isn't bad, It's in the upper half. So I think things are going to be on the up soon. So we're just wrapping up the day now. My bad, it's a bit dark in here, but I just want to explain what my intentions with this channel as a whole was for a bit, because I often get backlash, or I often get people like questioning, I'm just some kid who fucking makes beats and has gotten pretty successful doing it, more successful than probably 99% of producers. Obviously there's still a long way for me to go, but my goal with this channel was never to have an ego or be like this big guy that's like at the top, but more to just share my experience and talk about my mistakes. You don't have to make the same mistakes. So I was never supposed to be this big fucking master producer that knows it all, but I am a guy who has made it farther than 99%, and I don't think it's by luck. So that's why I teach my lessons in these videos, and that's why I have the programs I do have. If you didn't know, I have a program. It goes over exactly how to make your first ever beat sale. So if you're a beginner, you made 0 sales yet, or you're just struggling to get consistent, then I think that's the best program in the game compared to my competition, because there's a few other guys who make programs. I think I'm the most relatable creator in the game. I think, if you're watching this, you probably relate to me a lot. You probably live a similar life and have similar goals and aspirations. So that's kind of why I have that. I'm heading home now. I'm about to hop on a call with one of the clients I have. I hop on calls as well as a bonus. I'll be honest, I haven't set up the whole page that well. So if you have any questions about it, you can DM me, but it is first thing in the description if you're interested in that. I'm just gonna hop on a call with one of my clients. We're gonna talk, because right now we're working on improving his beats. In the last month, his beats gone from honestly unlistenable, it's so muddy, and I don't mean to hate, but the mix is just super muddy, and now we're gonna see where he's at now. Last week we got in a call, his beats were already sounding way, way better, so we're gonna go over melodies a bit on this call, just because he's gotten really good at the drums, his mix is improved, but I think he still needs some work with the melodies. So it's fucking nice to see my work has been generating actual results for producers like that. A lot of you guys have gotten your first sales due to either just watching the videos or the program. Your beats have gotten way better, like this guy right here. So it's just an amazing thing, and that's my goal with this channel and everything I sell, is to make your life as a producer as easy as possible, so you don't have to make the same mistakes as I did. So we're gonna wrap up today's video here. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, I want to do a Q&A for 5K subs, so drop any questions in the comments for 5K. I'll see you guys in the next one.